Okay, so for this email, I just want to talk about buttons. Buttons, like buttons and CTA buttons specifically, not buttons that go on dresses, but CTA buttons. So we have this email with this very stylish, classy, minimalist button. It looks great. It's something that's coming out of straight out of a magazine. It shows class, it shows sophistication, a lot of white space. Nice. It's beautiful to look at. Unless there is a tiny, tiny problem, which could actually cause issues for click throughs. And it is the way it looks. It's so like the rest of the copy. And one rule about buttons is they have to stand out. They have to be different. They have to be noticed. In fact, if you're going to have an email with a button, it has to be noticeable. It has to be something that people will see and know that this is a button. And the thing about like when you get in an elevator, when you have a keyboard, your keyboard lights up. When it comes to especially for people, because now I notice this because I open my emails, but some people are just like browsing. We browse, like we have a browsing culture. We do not pay attention to things. And now we can click on the photo, which is also a great way for CTAs, but then indulge us. Indulge us. Now, I didn't even read all of this copy, but what caught my attention, like I said, was the button. And those are how all the buttons look. This experience excellence, shop unparalleled. This doesn't even look like a button, but this is a button. These are buttons. Buy a blazer, donate a blazer. These are buttons. And now, this is something that is particular to fashion brands because I there's this other Alunuko. Now they make bridal dresses. Don't ask me why I am subscribed to a list where they make bridal dresses. I love them. Like this look very exquisite. I love them. But look at the button. Look at the button. It says view more. It just looks like uh I know it's deliberate. But it just looks like an afterthought. It looks like, oh, we forgot to put a button in there. Let's put a CTA button. You know what? Just draw something like a circle. What is it? Do we call it spherical? Whatever. So, uh, there's no button here. I like view more. View what? This is also a button. Make an inquiry, but doesn't look like a button. So like I said, it's something that's particular to fashion brands because I noticed like skincare brands, they have great buttons. Other brands have it, but fashion brands, especially high-end fashion, we love to make people know that this is high-end fashion. But then it's still going to be high-end fashion if you have a great button. If your button is very visible, it's still going to be high end fashion. Moreover, it doesn't show brand personality or it doesn't show any, doesn't really do anything. So why does the button look this boring? It looks this unnoticeable. It looks like an afterthought. It looks like you don't want people to click on the button. It looks like, well, you could click or you could not click because the whole idea of sending this is for people to look at a detachable overskirt for their bridal look, which is great. I love detachable overskirts. Like I've always loved them. So yeah, buttons, 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 buttons. Work on your buttons. Work on your buttons. If you're a fashion brand, work on your buttons. Make sure your buttons are noticeable. All right. If you have a great looking button, if you have a very noticeable button, trust me, your your customers would not hate you. Your clients wouldn't hate you. In fact, they would know you want them to buy. They would know this is an action you want them to take. So click on that button. So yeah,